Alright, hello everybody. My name is Coalspace, and you've just entered Coalspace, and we are back with another part in the Epimutation series. And I rub my eyes, still a bit sleepy. Good morning, Spencer. Or would it technically be evening? Oh hey, Luca. I was wondering if I could talk to you alone later tonight. About? Can I tell you then? These people and their secrecy. So, in the first part, we dealt with a creepy monster and talking to everybody. I guess that's pot calling kettle, though. So, this episode, we'll see where it goes. Fine, sure, thanks. I'll come get you later then. Sounds good. I have to admit, I'm curious what he wants to discuss and why it needs to be in private. But in terms of most likely to murder me, Luke is in, like, my bottom three. With that settled, I turn my thoughts to the day's duties. Everyone glancing at me expectantly. Tutorial, assigning expeditions. Some days you'll be in charge of assigning which characters go out to gather supplies. This decision will determine who will be able to spend your time with. If you venture into the forest with someone, you'll find an item to talk about, but this will only happen the first time you go out together. Keep in mind, you cannot send someone out 2 days in a row. You might want to keep yourself in the same location as the person you want to talk to. Okay. First person leaving. Who do we send out? Let's send Amber out. We already sent Kazuki. Let's send Amber. Second person leaving is... Oh, is that me? Wait. Spencer. Oh. We'll send him out. Why not? We'll send those two out. I'm going to talk with... Let's talk with Luca. Hey, Luca, can I ask you a question? Sure. You've known Anthony like forever, right? Most of my life, yes. How did you two meet? I've lived on our street my whole life. Anthony's family moved in when we were 6. Since we were both Italian, my family held a cookout to welcome them. I think Anthony was having a hard time being in a new place. I remember him sitting by himself away from everyone. So I offered to let him build cars with me. I had gotten this new set of builder bricks for Christmas. We went inside and assembled them together. That's when he actually started talking. And you've been inseparable ever since? Pretty much. Your family was really nice for hosting that cookout. They were. It was my parents, my older sister, and my younger brother. Did Anthony have siblings? A sister? Yeah. Our families were pretty close. We had a lot of dinners together. It was nice. Really nice. I miss it a lot. Yeah. Do you know what happened to them? I don't know. After we fled, I did go back home when I could. They weren't there, and there wasn't any blood in the house either. Ah. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to make you sad about it. Is there something else you want to talk about? It's fine. Thanks for your time, Luca. Of course. Let's talk to Nia. Sup, Nia? Sup, Nia? Hello. What are you doing? Reading. There isn't much else to do around here. True. You are one of the bigger bookworms here, though. Got a favorite genre? Romance and fantasy mostly, but I do enjoy some science fiction here and there. Nerd. I can't help it. I used to read all the time growing up. Yeah? Yes. My parents were decently well off. I would get a few for holidays and my birthday. Sounds like a typical nuclear family life to me. It was. We were very close. They were so proud of me when I got into nursing school, not to mention when I graduated. I bet that's no small feat. Stop, you'll embarrass me. What about Valentina? Did you ever introduce them to her? I did. They loved her. They'd always joked they wanted another daughter. I was always worried about letting them down. Nursing school was so hard for me. Some days I just wanted to give up and drop out. But I couldn't disappoint them. That was part of the reason I kept going. I knew they believed in me, and it helped me believe in myself too. Must be nice. Well, anywho, I think I'm going to head to the bathroom. Wouldn't want to bum you out with all this talk of the past. Oh, really? I don't mind talking about it. It helps sometimes. Nah, I'm good. Enjoy your book. Pfft, Spencer! Rude! Aw. Nia, alright. That's kind of sad. She wanted to talk about it. Spencer! Hey, is this about earlier? Yeah. Can we go outside? Are you sure that's a good idea? It's sunrise. We'll be just right outside, please. Alright, alright. First, I wanted to thank you. For what? You stuck up for me the other day. I really appreciate it. Don't mention it. He was just being a jerk. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. I don't want you to get the wrong idea about him. I know he's your friend, but I'm just calling it like I see it. Do you guys fight often? No, we don't. Not like this, at least. The last time we did was years ago, actually. When I was a teenager, I used to work at this auto repair shop by our street. And one day, I hear something crying in one of the bushes. I check it out, and it was the cutest little kitten you'd ever seen. I looked around for the mother, but there was no sign of her. But I couldn't just leave the kitten there, so I took her home. And I didn't know if my parents would approve, so I decided... I didn't read that part. I just lost my family dog, so I thought he'd understand. But he told me we couldn't keep it. He said it would be too expensive for two 15-year-olds, and neither of our families would want it. I didn't trust the shelters either, so we argued about it. And he kind of got upset. But we talked it out, and he apologized. He even agreed to keep the cat. She was a tortoiseshell. I named her Tortellini. Isn't that clever? Anthony said he liked it too. Don't laugh, Spencer. Don't. We shared her. I used to joke she was like our baby. Did Anthony ever come around to her? Oh, absolutely. He tried to act like he didn't, but I caught him baby talking to her once. He loved her just as much as I did. I know it's unlikely, but I hope she's okay wherever she is now. Sorry. Total bummer there. My point was, I know that we fought, but I also know he cares. I think he's afraid of showing it, but I know what he does. So please, don't think too badly of him. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Thanks, Spence. With a little nod, I turned back for the door. I think that's everything for the day. I'm glad one problem seems to be resolved, at least. As optimistic as this is, maybe tomorrow will be even better. Ooh, hopefully day 401. I catch Kazuki scanning the bookshelf. They're an important source of entertainment for us, mostly because they're one of our only sources of entertainment. Hey, Kaz, what you looking for? Oh, hi. I just finished my book. I was looking for another one. I pluck a book off the shelf that I liked when I was younger. How about Watership Down? Oh, no, not that one. Really? I know what that book's about. And I'd rather read something that's not a reminder of the situation we're in. That's why I like it. It's a dark situation with a happy ending, even if we might not get one. Huh? I didn't think about it like that. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks, Spencer. Happy to help. Well, time to do my job. Alright, the first person leaving is Luca. Second person leaving is Kazuki. That'll be, and then who I'm going to talk with? Amber. How's my favorite shelter mate? I am absolutely not your favorite person here. Oh, you got me. Shucks. If you just came here to bother me, please go away. No, there's something I wanted to ask. Being, were you always this uptight? Pardon? I just mean, you had to have been more relaxed when you were younger, right? Before everything went to hell? Not really, no. Oh, come on, really? If you must know, my mother left when I was rather young. I was left with my father. He was good to me. but he was working for both of us. He did not have much spare time, so I quickly learned to take care of myself. Oh, well, shit. Now I kind of feel like an ass. Come on, you had to have enjoyed something as a kid, yeah? What? You probably just make fun of me. To be fair, she'd normally be right, but I won't this time. Cross my heart. Fine, I had a doll. Really? Yes, my father gave her to me for my birthday. She was my best friend. Did you not have other friends? Okay, I won't press anymore. That's uncharacteristic of you. Yeah, because this whole thing is making me sad. Much sadder than I anticipated. Just satisfied for now. If you say so, I'm going to let's talk with Anthony. Hey, Anthony, I was wondering something. Yeah? Were you at your college when this all started? The outbreak, you mean? Yeah, when I got to your area. No, I wasn't. I was with Luca. You were? Yeah. He was at work. Sometimes I'd drop by after class and loiter on his days his boss wasn't there. That's when it happened. We heard screaming outside. Luca wanted to check it out, so of course I went with him. And we saw those things. They were demolishing people, flipping cars. I didn't know what was happening, but I'd heard about this on the news. I'd read the rumors online that turned people into monsters. The government or news never acknowledged it, but the proof was right in front of us. I wasn't even thinking. I just grabbed Luca's arm and dragged him back into the workshop. All I knew is we couldn't stay here. We had to get out. I told him to grab any useful tools and weapons he could carry. I did the same. We fled and tried to get back to our street, but there was no way. So we went into the woods. The creatures seemed drawn to people, so we hid where there weren't many. In a way, it was lucky. If I wasn't there, I don't know if Luca would have made it out of town. But what about your family? Did you ever go back for them? Anthony? This conversation is over. He's a little rough. Whoa, hey, slow down. What? I'm going to take a nap. Bye. Wait. But he doesn't turn around as he climbs into his bed. Anthony's a little rough. What the hell was that about? I guess I touched a sore spot. But he didn't have to react like that. Whatever. I should just go do something else. Whoa. He did kind of. Hey, Valentina, can you toss me the hairbrush? Here. Thanks. As much as I hate having to share a brush with everyone, at least we have one. Oh. Return. Valentina finding it on the expedition was like winning the lottery. What the end of the world does to a person. Where is Nia, by the way? She went to the bathroom. Gotcha. Spencer. Hang on, Ambs. I'm not done with the brush yet. What? No, that's not what I want. I'm taking the boys into the woods. Why? I found something the other day. A toolkit. I think it could come in handy, but it was stuck behind a large rock. The four of us may be able to move it, though. And you're taking Kazuki instead of Valentina. I wish to leave at least one physically capable person in here in case something goes wrong. Oh, I see. That's Hay. Ha. She smiled. Ugh, fine. Now, Val, Nia, and I can hold down the fort. Thank you. We will be back soon. That's kind of weird. Oh, hey, Nia. Amber just left with... She doesn't answer me, instead standing there and staring at her hands. Okay. I glance at Valentina, wondering if she said something wrong, but she looks as confused as I am. Hey, what's wrong? I heard something while I was out. I went to investigate it, and it was one of those mutants. It had impaled something on its claws. It was horrible. It flung it off when I was gone, and I went to see them. I don't know. I thought maybe if they were still alive I could. It was a boy. A teenage boy. If I had just gotten there a little sooner, then maybe I could have. Hey, none of that. You know the situation we're in. Sometimes there's nothing we can do. But I'm supposed to. Nia's voice finally breaks as her eyes fill with tears, and she buries her face in Valentina's chest. It was horrible, Val. His eyes. He was in so much pain. He was so scared. Oh, babe. Valentina rubs her back as I press my lips together. As I press my lips together and stand awkwardly to the side. Hey, I have something for you. She sniffles as she lifts her head from her chest a little. I was saving it for a special occasion, but I think you need it now. Hey, Spencer, can you look under my mattress? Sure. I find Valentina's bed, sticking my hand under the mattress and feeling something solid brush my fingers. I pull it out, both women watching me, and... a book? Not just any book. Look! I bring it over to them, handing it to Nia. Her eyes widen as she reads the title out loud. Flowers for Algernon? I found it about a week ago. Isn't that book like really damn sad? Sure enough, more tears well up in Nia's eyes. My favorite book. What? That's not what I expected from her. Your favorite? Nia rubs her eyes and nods. I decide to take a seat on the bed next to them. I've never read it. What's it about? A man named Charlie is intellectually disabled and decided to undergo an experimental surgery to increase his intelligence. Algernon is the name of the mouse they tested this surgery on before Charlie. It's such a beautifully tragic story about the intelligence, happiness, and our treatment of the disabled. Might have to give it a read then after you're done with it. Please do. Do you remember the first time you told me this was your favorite book? You were in the hospital. Hospital? Why? Sports injury. Val. Fine. I hurt my arm doing a stupid stunt after track practice. I told the cute nurse I was trying to do a flip, and she had the ugliest snort of a laugh I've ever heard. That's not what you told me. Pfft, no, I hate your laugh, clearly. You hated it so much you gave me your number. That's besides the point. We got on the topic of books, and she told me that was her favorite. Even let me borrow her copy to read while I was in there. And then you... What happened? Not again. What happened? I don't hear anything outside. Something must have happened with the power. Looks like we'll have to try the generator outside. I'll get the door. We all make our way over and crack it open a little too. Oh no, it's a mutant. Valentina, Spencer, and Nia. And we immediately close it again. There's so many of them. We can't go out in that. Can we just wait until they're gone to fix the generator? Yeah, that's absolutely what we're... Thank you. We will be back soon. No! Amber! Kazuki, fuck. No, Amber and the others will be back soon. If we don't get rid of them, they're goners. Shit. But how do we do that? We need to distract them, lure them away. And who's going to do that? I can. I'm the best runner here. No, your leg hasn't fully healed yet. But, Valentina, you physically cannot run. Fine, then Spencer goes. Val, it's okay. I can. Do you want to? Well, no, but... Then you're not going. I will go if Spencer wants me to. Both of them turn to me. If I go, I could die. And I'm the one with the notebook pages. But maybe the fact that I have the pages gives me the best chance of survival. Spencer, please don't send her out there. Oh no, it's a choice. I don't... Okay, if I send Nia... I don't want to send Nia. She doesn't want to go out there. I'll go. Both of them look at me in shock. Are you sure? Yeah. If I die, though, I'm absolutely haunting you guys. Neither of them laugh. Damn, tough crowd. I feel around until I get my bag and approach the door with a deep breath. But then, I feel a hand on my shoulder. What? Shh. It's just me. Oh, Valentina, what is it? I just... Thank you. And come back. I'll try. Alright, Spencer, this is fine. You've just gotta distract a bunch of mutants that can skewer you like a kebab. But as long as I'm quiet, everything should be... Oh, crack. Shit. I look down at the snapped twig under my foot, and without even looking up, I dart behind the nearest tree. Fuck! They definitely heard me. Look at that thing! Oh shit, oh shit, okay. I need to distract them before they get here. I'm gonna be gutted. I wonder if I could use anything in my bag. Let's save. Do I use the poppers or the mirror? Right, the poppers. If I throw them, I can hopefully get them to go the other way. I've got a decent arm too. I reach into my bag and gather a handful of them. With all my strength, I throw them as far as I can. It worked! Yes! It worked! I could cry in relief as the monsters run off to chase the source of the noise. That should keep them busy. Avoiding any stray twigs this time, I slip back into the bunker. Oh my gosh. So scared. Spencer! Oh, thank God. Did it work? Yeah. It should hold them off long enough so the others get back safe. Thank you so much. The power's back. I'm about to go back to my bed to wait for the others to return, but something grabs me gently by the arm. Hey. She lowers her voice so only I can hear it. Thank you for what you did. I won't forget this. Despite almost dying, I can't help but give her a half smile as I nod back. You're welcome. Well, that took longer than expected, but we have the toolkit. It's really going to help. I'm so glad we got it. Oh, Amber, there was a powder outage. It seems to have come back on its own, but we might want to check that out soon. I see. I think that's enough excitement for the night. Can we go to bed now? Seconded. Everyone seems to agree. It took the boring days for granted before all this. I'd give anything for a day where nothing happens now. I'm tired, so very tired. Day 402. We're still alive! As I'm writing in my notebook, I happen to catch a bit of a conversation. After the expeditions? Yeah, it won't take long, but since we're about to go out, I can wait till after. Oh, alright. Attention, everyone. I just checked, and it's midnight. The floor is yours, Spencer. Okay, so let's send Nia out. Send Valentina and Nia out. Let's talk with Kazuki. Oh, hello, Spencer. Hey, Kaz, how are you holding up? Fine, I guess. As fine as I can be considering the world ended. Well, he's not wrong. Let's talk about something nicer then. What did you do before everything went downhill? I lived with my family. Really? Why so? Money reasons, mostly. My mom was a single parent, and she worked so hard just to provide for us. As a kid, I had no idea how much she did for me. I would sometimes complain about that. I couldn't get the new toys or games my classmates had, or that we couldn't go places like the fair or the zoo very often. You were just a kid. You couldn't have really known any better. Still, I feel terrible about it. I didn't mean for this to get so sad. What about something fun you two used to do? Oh, there was one thing. It was my 15th birthday. I don't know how she managed it, but my brother surprised me with 2 tickets to this big theme park that was in town. She said I could take any friend I wanted with me, and I did have a couple growing up, but I wanted to go with her. It was one of the best days of my life. We rode the rides, tried all these new foods, even played some of those rigged carnival games. I hope she remembered it too. I'm sure she did. It sounds like you were a good son. At least in my unsolicited opinion. Thanks. I'm going to talk with... Anthony's grouchy. Let's do Luca. Hey, Luca, there's something I was wondering about. Shoot. Weren't you and Anthony the first 2 to find the bunker after Amber? We were? Why didn't you just kick her out then? It would be 2 against 1. Spencer. Kidding. I am curious what it was like, though. I shouldn't tell you. What? Why not? Amber swore us to secrecy. Well, Amber isn't hearing this conversation now, is she? Promise you won't tell her I told you. My lips are as sealed as the shelter door. I was the one who spotted it first. We decided to quietly try the door, but it was locked. So we waited out. We waited to see if anyone would come out of it. And a couple of hours later, she did. That's how we found the door only locks from the inside. So you've tried to rob her blind? No, we just wanted to see what was inside. Even if he's telling the truth, I know for a fact Anthony wanted to steal. Anthony. But she must have gone to the bathroom because she came back only after a few minutes. She had a knife, but Anthony used to have this hunting rifle. He disarmed her and she begged for her life? That would be so good. No, she hissed at us. What? I think she panicked and she probably didn't know what else to do. Oh, that's so good. Shh, she can't know I told you. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, I can't breathe. We worked things out eventually. Decided sticking together would be mutually beneficial. I was glad when Nia and Valentina showed up, though. Mediating Amber and Tony all the time was tiring. I'm sure. Oh, I need to internalize this. Thank you, Luca. This made my whole week. You're welcome? You're welcome? Bored, I decided to take a short nap. Surprisingly, it doesn't take long for me to doze off. Unsurprisingly, the sleep does not last for very long. Ache it! Being honest. Ugh, what are they doing? One of the downsides of living with 6 other people in a place smaller than my old apartment is that when somebody yells, everyone hears it. What's the issue? Spencer! Damn it, I told them they'd wake you if we kept this up. Anthony and Val are having another spat. For the love of, about what? I catch a glimpse of Valentina muttering something under her breath. Vite a la mierda. The fuck you just say to me? Nothing, asshole. You mumbled it. Speak up. This is not going well. Maybe I'll tell you if you take it back. I will not apologize for telling the truth. Whoa, guys. What's going on here? Calm down. They're being idiots because someone's fifis got hurt. Okay, Amber, who the hell says fifis? Somebody's fifis. Oh, fuck you. Damn. It's not my fault she's being sensitive. For the last time, calling my girlfriend replaceable is not being sensitive. Anthony, you're a dick. You said what? She needs to be. All I did was say she should train one of us in medical practices in case she dies and needs a replacement. This guy is giving me like Shane vibes from The Walking Dead. A certain someone overheard and is acting like I just spat on her bloodline. Disrespecting Nia is worse than that. Val, I'm sorry. I know you hate fighting, but I can't let him speak to you that way, babe. Why am I the bad guy here for making what is an objectively smart suggestion? How are you this dense? You called her replaceable. Because we need her to be in order to have any chance of survival. If I wasn't about it, I'd right hook you for that. I'd right hook you. Val, you don't mean that. Ugh, no I don't. But his face is so punchable. I'll show you punchable. Anthony! Luca stops him, but Anthony still shoots a nasty glare at Valentina's way. Let's get Anthony out of here. He's a problem. If this escalates anymore, we could be in serious trouble. Anthony, I think you should cool off. Me? But she's the one who wasn't about you to actually throw a punch. Anthony. Fuck you all! Before we can stop him, Anthony storms out of the bunker. I should go after him. I'm coming with you. But I pull him aside a little, lowering my voice. No offense, Luca, but you're not exactly an unbiased party. Even if you could defuse the situation, it'll look better to the others if I come. Alright. Any idea where he might be? No, all these trees look the same to me. I do take note of how close Luca is standing to me, as if he's worried one wrong turn will doom us. I guess I'm leading the way then. We fall into a comfortable silence. I'm in front, Luca trailing behind me. Rustle. I tense for a moment, but there's no snapping. So I peer behind a tree and I let out a sigh of relief. Luca, What? Where is he? When did he stop following me? Who's there? Show yourself! Hey, it's just me. Oh, Spencer, where did Luca go? Anthony drops the rock he was holding. What are you doing out here? Looking for you, obviously. Oh, I'm not here to lecture you, but what was that back there? What I said wasn't wrong. Look, I think your head is in the right place, but the way you go about it needs to change. It's not fair. Pardon? All of this. It isn't fair. I never asked for these things to change, but they have. And what have I done so far to keep Luca and I alive? I can't regret that. But it's not just you and Luca anymore. You're living with 5 other people now. It's not going to last if you keep fighting with everyone. I just wish this never happened. I know everyone does, but still, my whole life was uprooted. My school, my home, my family. Luca is the only part of that life I have left. I didn't really have any other friends. I guess I don't really know how to handle other people like he does. Look, I get it. This sucks. We all had to adjust to this new life. But the safest we've been in a while, and that's why we all stay in the shelter, right? Do you really want to risk all that? No, I don't. I'll try harder to watch what I say. Besides, Luca would never forgive me if I fucked this up for us. Where is Luca, by the way? Shit. I was hoping he wouldn't ask. I can't tell him the truth, can I? He'll blame me if something happened to him, or worse. But if he is in trouble, and I don't come clean, well, we'll split it up to look for you. I don't know. Oh, I think I gotta be honest with Anthony. Really? Yeah, the longer we're out here, the more dangerous it is, so we'd cover more ground apart. And how would either of you know when you found me? We'd met up by the shelter in an hour. How would you know an hour has passed? Using the sky? That's how we'd always keep track of time these days. Luca would never want to be alone out here. Tell me the truth now. Shit. I can't come clean now. I have to lie in the bed I made. I am. Something must have happened to him. He doesn't even say a word before he's going back into the woods. I follow. Where was the last place you saw him? This way. Anthony, Spencer, there's Luca. Ah! Fuck! Luca, thank God, what happened? I fell down one of the smaller ravines. I'm so sorry, Spencer. He's just a little scratched up, but otherwise unharmed. Why would you apologize? I'm sure they were worried with how I suddenly disappeared. Damn it. You're full of shit. No, Anthony, stop! Huh? They told me you guys split up. Sure it was a misunderstanding. Technically, we did. It was just unintentional. Bullshit. If Luca was hurt and you lied to me about it, he'd be... Tony, please. I don't want to fight. Everyone is safe. Let's just go back. Fine. He backs down, but the look he gives me is clear. He can't prove I was intentionally lying, but he does not forgive me. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're back. Yeah. I shouldn't have said what I did. I'm sorry. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to her. I'm sorry, Nia. Thanks. I know you meant well, but I know. It was wrong. Don't make me say it again, please. Anthony! Well, that's not the best apology, but it's a start. Nia gives a soft laugh, and as Valentina said, it's a start. Day 403. Alright, everyone. That is all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of the Epimutation playthrough. And I will see you all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed your time here in Cold Space. Bye for now.